Hello, and welcome to an episode of Jabba in the Hut.
Hello! Sorry about that, that's just one of my kids' voiceover thingies that I got in the cheap. How you doing? How's things? Welcome to another episode. It is a fantastic night outside. Scotland are playing at 11 o'clock tonight, and this could be the game, obviously, where Scotland could achieve ultimate qualification. Even though we might get pumped, at the end of the day, we still could achieve qualification if Hayate fucking lose or draw. That's fine. Like, you know what I mean? So at the end of the day, like, we're hoping Morocco can obviously do us a wee favour here and absolutely annihilate them. The other thing is, obviously, it's Scotland fever. It's tonight. That is the main thing that is happening tonight. But because of all the taking of the time of the Celtic board, we have to talk about Celtic before the game. So I'm on here, I'm going to talk about Celtic. I've got the Scotland badge on. I understand that I should be talking about Scotland. And honestly, to be honest, it's great to talk about Scotland and a positive side of things. But also, the other thing is it's very late at night, and I want to get Celtic out my mind before I start celebrating Scotland. Potentially getting through the group stages for the first time in absolute fucking years, right? So let's just get that. Sorry, this is like, I can do many things with this. Hello, I'm an alien, and I've also got robot. I am a robot. Nah, stupid. Anyway, that's my boy's toy, and it's great. So let's go into the fact of Celtic now. The first point that I would like to make apparent is the fact that Celtic are absolutely taking ages with things. They've been talking about assistance to Martin O'Neill. We've been talking about transfers. We've been talking about like the fact that who's going to take training on the Friday, what is actually happening here at Celtic Football Club. There's been talk about transfers getting put in, and again, we're just lowballing and just absolutely just showing no ambition at all and getting things rolling. And to me, it just makes me think, like, this has been like nearly 3.5 weeks now, and people should be back their holidays. They should be getting ready to arrive for pre-season on Friday, and still we haven't had anything from the board, anything positive, apart from just empty promises. So, yeah, we're going to take some time. We're going to talk about the fact that Celtic are taking so long to get the gun rolling. To get the wheel basically down the hill. In fact, I don't even think we've got the wheel at the top of the hill yet. I think we're still trying to get the wheel that we fucking put down there at the end of the season and try and fucking put it back up there. It's getting a wee bit ridiculous, and it's getting frustrating because we're seeing other teams act in different ways. You know what I mean? And it's one of those things where we're not just talking about Rangers here. We're talking about the whole of the top six of the SPFL probably getting better with every single season, getting better managers in. They're getting younger managers, hungrier managers, new ideas in managers, right? Now, I'm not saying that we need that. I'm just basically saying that we need a structure, we need a plan, we need somewhere to go, and I just don't feel that's happening at Celtic right now, and it's really getting me frustrated and really, really fucking angry. So, yeah, the first point is taking ages, absolutely ages in doing anything, and it's just getting to a point where it's going to frustrate fans, and if the board end up messing the appointment up of Martin O'Neill and not getting his backroom team sorted, which is probably his most important thing, then they're screwing it up already. They're absolutely screwing it up already. And you can forget about transfers, because at the end of the day, he'll just have the same team as what he's got. I mean, And people are starting to react to this Maeda news that he's saying he would happily play at Celtic and loves playing in Scotland. That's fine. But at the same time, can you trust that? Because at the age of what he is, this board would love to sell him. And I always think to myself, like at the back of that, when Henrik Larsson went for free to Barcelona, they were raging about that. But they had to let him go, and they promised themselves they would never do that again with a top class player. You know what I mean? So it's one of those things that they don't want to do this with Maeda, and I can totally understand that because the club need to make business. But the fact of the matter is the Celtic board have money basically lying on a table, ready to go out and get players. They've got money from the Anamura sale. They've got money from the Palmer sale. It's one of these things that they could easily go out there and sign the players that we need. But we're taking so fucking long, and it's so annoying because you've got Hearts buying players, you've got Aberdeen buying players, you've got Hibs getting players. You know what I mean? It's like, you've even got fucking Dundee buying players. You've got players coming in at every single other club. But for Celtic, we just seem to just be like, it's alright, we'll get to it eventually. What? So this is the thing that I'm talking about. It's the fact that it's so prolonged so much that it's getting to the point where eventually somebody's got to need to do an excited Joby, and it's just no kind of pushing its way out, but it will eventually. It's fucking mental, and it's really, really frustrating. So yeah, the thing that I'll say right now is, like, I read something on the media and obviously the social apps, basically saying that Martin O'Neill's close friend, Graham Spears, whatever the hell he's called, he basically says that there will be a club statement regarding the support the support that Martin O'Neill's going to get from assistant managers and all that kind of thing. So it's like from his coaching staff. So will we find out tomorrow if it's going to be Maloney or following him, or we're going to find out that it's going to be Johnny Hayes and Scott Brown, or Steve McManus? It's going to be, if we don't have Maloney and Fozzie, it's going to be either a couple of them, because it's just going to be forced in. And this is the feeling that I've got. It's just going to be forced in because they'll need people to take the training, and that's it. And they'll need, because Martin O'Neill can't do it. He's 74, for fuck's sake. He can't. It's going to take him ages to set up fucking cones and all that. Even though he's still mobile and he can still do stuff, I don't think he's got that in him to take the training and the coaching that needs to be happening when we start pre-season on Friday. It's just one of these things that really, really annoy me as well. I mean, they're quick to announce fucking friendly games, right? And then basically say that it's £25 for a ticket and £35 for an adult and all that kind of thing, right? £25 for a concession and basically £35 for an adult. Nobody on their season tickets are getting that as a special offer, and for me, I think that's quite damning. To the support. I think the support deserve a little reward, especially the people that pay a season ticket to go and see them play in the Celtic pitch, at Parkhead. That's the thing that really, really gets me as well. It's just another plea for fucking geezer money. The same with the merchandise, and don't get me started on the fur kit. Again, it looks like somebody's just had fucking poured tea on it, and they've just no bothered fucking washing it, and that's just it. And I know that's probably what everybody else is saying, but to me it looks like somebody's wiped their arse with it, and I honestly, I don't like it. I really, really don't like it. I think we could do with another kit sponsor, maybe somebody that kind of sees the Celtic as one of the best teams in Scotland and appreciates that, but again, that's me just talking about merchandise. I'm still not buying anything unless we start getting players in. So yeah, statement tomorrow. Let's hope it's good. We're moving on to transfers now. Transfers are a joke as well. We have been given the green light to go for Sriracha, but unfortunately this board, haven't yet got to the last biscuit yet. So they're still trying to get to that last biscuit and finish the biscuit, and then they'll probably get him in. And apparently rumours are that they want him back on a loan. Now again, the media is to me. I think the media can sometimes twist your thoughts in different places. I would personally love Sriracha to come to the club. I thought he was great last season. Okay, I don't know if he'll be, I don't know if he'll be like a starter, but because I do like Tierney, but I feel like we definitely need somebody to kind of say to Tierney, look Tierney, if you're not up for it, then we've got Sriracha. If Sriracha's not up for it, then we bring you back in. Because, let's be honest, last season, I don't know if it was maybe just fitness and stuff like that, but I kind of felt like Tierney's legs were a wee bit away. But, that was it. Then we have this Swedish defender, Velanovic, I think it is, from the Norwegian side, Sandefjord. Now, again, we go in lowballing it when they really want 5 million. So Celtic come back in with 4.5. Why would you not try your best to make that deal happen? Again with the Sriracha deal as well, like Boca Juniors want to sell him and they're willing to sell him for like 1.3, 1.5. Go get him. Go get him. You've got that for in a Moore sale. That Swedish boy, at the end of the day, go and get him as well. Why not? Just go and do it. Because if you look at the picture of the guy looks like a tank. He's the perfect player that Martin O'Neill wants. He wants a strong defence. You know what I mean? So it's one of these things where they've got to start going with these transfers. Apparently that Filet guy as well, who was doing quite well, we're not even sniffing him. We took too long, and the boys just went, you know what? If you're not wanting me, if you're not wanting me to play for your team, or you don't want me to come to your team, then that's fine. I'll go somewhere else. Now, I don't understand why we're being linked to these players and why we are potentially talking to these players. And then when we get to a point where we're interested in them, we shut the door on them. And we go like and we digress them and we try and penny pinch and it's like Peter Law has a book and Nicholson is fucking reading from it, and so is McKay, and I don't get the work behind it. I really, really don't get it. I'm starting to get frustrated about it, and it's one of these things that just I feel like we're just getting ready for the bad news. I'm not going to go down conspiracy theory route because I've got a few conspiracies that I think are all to do with are all to do with making probably the Scottish League better and trying to get a better Sky Sports deal. But that's just me conspiracising. So at the end of the day, what we really want to talk about is the success of Celtic and not the success of the SPFL. I mean, I don't know if that works or not, but I don't really give a shit. I want Celtic to do well. I want Scotland to do well. But I want Celtic to do well. So, we come to the point of, if this still goes down the route of what it's doing, there has also been rumours that Martin O'Neill is just ready to say, fuck this, I'm too old, I'm away back to my house to drink a coffee and watch fucking Murder, She Wrote. Or Midsummer's Murders. Or A Touch of Frost. Because that's what Martin O'Neill will be thinking to himself. Sitting there and hearing all this fucking media drivel about like transfers not getting done, deals not getting done with Maloney and Fotheringham, even though they helped with us getting the double last season. Do you know, like what is happening at Celtic? What is the actual goal of Celtic going forward? What is the structure? We cannot every single fucking season do this every season and take our time with such stupid stuff. Like not getting transfers over the line, not getting not getting the team that Martin O'Neill wants. If Martin O'Neill doesn't want Maloney or Folleringham, then go and get him another fucking training team. This is the problem with this club. We are so slow because we think we've done a great job and we think we're constantly doing a great job, but we're not. We're slowly depleting. We are slowly going to be third. We were nearly third this season if we didn't get Martin O'Neill back, and that just shows you how good a manager Martin O'Neill is, because he knows the basics. Win the games. You're Celtic. Win the games. And he fucking done it. He done it. Anyway, it started off nice. We were all chilled. It was such a nice night. And now we're going to watch the Scotland. And this game is very, very important, I think. I think there's a wee bit of revenge here against the Brazilians. You know what I mean? Like France 98. Let's have a go. But if we don't, we'll probably get pumped. If we do have a go, we'll probably get pumped. But at the end of the day, no Scotland, no party. That's my rant over. I don't think I've covered everything. Hopefully they get a statement out about the coaching staff that are going to help Martin O'Neill. Hopefully the ball just starts rolling after that, and then we get transfers in, we get players in, the club just stop fucking lowballing and fucking about. I hate Nicholson, I really do. I think he's as slow as a week as a jail, and so is that Chris McKay. I really feel sorry for that Brian Wilson, because again, it's like what I said, he's like the Fergus McCann lookalike that it's like, look, listen, don't shout at us, it's an old man here. Like, you know, so it's one of the things. It's just, it's not fair. It's not fair in the Celtic support to do that to them, to play their fucking mind games at what they're doing, and this is exactly what the fuck they're doing. They're playing their mind games. Anyway, come on the Tartan Army. I'm going to watch the game now, and I'm going to put this out. I will be on TikTok live watching the game, because the fact that it's on, sorry, you just caught me pick my nose there, it was very itchy. The fact that it's on at such a late time, I've managed to get into work a wee bit later tomorrow, so thank you, my amazing boss, who lets me do that, just stuff like that. Just going to watch the Scotland game and see how we go. I'll probably be sleeping at half time, and I might come off at half time. But anyway, look, listen. The standards are simple. Come on, Celtic. Come on, Scotland. Get your act together. Scotland, your act's alright. You could get through the night. So at the end of the day, good job. Sorry, I burped. And remember that doing something means everything. And for anybody out there, I've noticed that my videos been kind of getting a lot of views these days, which is great. But I also like subscriptions and thumbs up. You know what I mean? And comments as well, to if I'm doing a good job or a bad job. Again, these are just my feelings and what I'm saying. I just come on here and have a rant. And, if you like it, then that's good. If you don't, then that's fine. You know what I mean? But at the end of the day, remember, doing something means everything. And if you ever feel like you're struggling, just remember and just fucking go to the gym or something. That's it. I'm sure I've said that before in one of my videos, but at the end of the day, that's what I do. I go to the gym. You know what I mean? I relieve that stress by working out and exercising, and that's all you can really do. You just go up and do something, instead of sitting there going, oh, you just need to go up. Alright, and I know sometimes people's lives are quite hectic and stressful, but at the end of the day, you just need to breathe, man, and just go for a walk, listen to a podcast, do whatever you want, listen to some music, have a pint, you know what I mean, go for a pint, enjoy yourself, because you don't live in this beautiful earth for as long as you want. sometimes. Anyway, I've got a sweaty brew. I'll see yous later. Alright, love yous all. Come on to Scotland, come on!